What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is I, Randy, with RTS Mobile Gaming, bringing you another fantastic Sea of Conquest video today. I am outside the gym, about to go work out, waiting for my pre-workout energy drink to kick in, and I've decided to talk to you about the brand new hero that just was released yesterday. Okay, this is the Crow, ladies and gentlemen. I have done some testing with the Crow, both in single target combat, in world PvP, and we have some initial summary for you, some initial thoughts. We are going to tell you if we think this is a good hero for you to get or not. So get excited. Here we go. The Crow, ladies and gentlemen, is a fantastic hero who is a burning captain. He is going to be either a replacement for Lester or a potential second burning ship captain, depending on what you decide to do with your builds. He is going to, similar to how Adeline's ultimate works, perform random attacks. Okay, he is going to hit 3 targets twice, and he is going to apply 1 to 2 burning stacks with each attack. So he does decent amount of burning application on ultimate, anywhere from 6 to 12 burning stacks, compared to Lester, who is doing 3 to 9 burning stacks. The actual damage output of his ultimate is very comparable to Lester's initial damage output. However, he is applying potentially more burning stacks than Lester, which is great. We love to see that. He is also, with his 2-star ability, okay, he has a chance when he applies burning to a target every 3 seconds to trigger an additional burning instance. So you may end up with even more burning stacks. Very, very powerful, okay? Instead of doing 6 to 12, maybe you end up with 12 to 24 burning stacks. We don't know exactly what that's going to look like. His 3rd-star ability, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Underworld Sigil. He is going to be doing good burning stacks to an enemy ship when the battle starts. Now, what we don't know yet, does this apply when you switch targets? Are you able to rapidly switch targets and apply a bunch of burning stacks? We have not tested that yet. However, when a battle starts, such as in straight clashes or something like that, or maybe your first target in world PvP, he is supposed to apply burning stacks on 2 random enemy ships. That should trigger his 2-star ability, allowing you to trigger an additional burning stack on the enemy ships. So you should, in theory, be able to apply 2 burning stacks to 2 enemy ships immediately when the battle starts with the 2 and 3-star abilities, okay? His 4-star ability here is every time his ship does damage over time, or does blazing damage, the attack and armor stacks up. This is pretty nice. Stacks 7 times. So this is going to give me a little bit, about 9.1% attack and 9.1% armor, which is really, really great, helping the ship survive, because he is going to pull a lot of aggro. You have to keep in mind, when you do this many burning stacks early in a fight, you are going to generate aggro from the damage dealt, so there's a decent chance you will be taking damage until the aggro starts to offset on some of your tankier ships. His 6-star ability, did I talk about the 4-star ability? Yeah. His 6-star ability, Dance of Violet Flames, okay? When the ship under his command does burning, deals damage to the burning ships with basic attacks or burning skills, he can spread every 7 seconds one of those stacks, okay, on 2 additional fleets in the enemy, 2 additional ships in the enemy fleet. So what we're seeing here is a tremendous amount of burning stack application throughout his use every so often, because this skill has a 7-second cooldown. His 2-star skill has a 3-second cooldown. His 3-star skill applies additional burning at start. His 4-star skill gives him stacking stuff, but overall he has, like I said, this 3-second cooldown here, 7-second cooldown here. He's got his ultimate applying a ton of burning. We are essentially seeing burning stacks applied like wildfire, so he's really interesting in that regards. He is going to help snowball very nicely with Tanaka, and those are some of the reports I'm going to show you in a minute here, where I've done testing. Tanaka, as you know, does more damage when there's more burning stacks on the enemy. His trinket also will trigger when there's more burning stacks on an enemy. This trinket does not have a cooldown. Every time you apply 15 burning stacks, you trigger this ultimate's damage. It is high damage, okay? So, this makes the Tanaka and the Crow snowball very nice. Let's take a look at a straight clash here. And I have to give a special shout out to one of my good friends here, E2. I have been going back and forth with her for days, and I have to tell you why. She is running the Anti-Meta 5.0 with a bait ship, with the taunting, drowning ship. And her build is very dirty, okay? It is the Anti-Meta 5.0 for a reason, because it is the best build out there. We are trying to finally overcome that. It is, like I said, I've been going back and forth with her for days. She has been whooping me with the Anti-Meta 5.0. I've been trying to break the Anti-Meta 5.0, and I finally have done it with this new hero because of the amount of damage snowballing he does with Tanaka. Look at this damage output, guys. Okay, and these are some crazy built-up ships as well, by the way. I still have a disgustingly strong strategic Orochi with Onimusha as the first mate. We have the artillery ship, who is always a massive damage dealer. And we have this Crow-Tanaka combo completely dwarfing Adeline's damage output in this build, and laying down an incredible amount of damage on the enemy, massively out-damaging my other ships for this fight. And it's because the Crow is able to implement that damage so fast. Let's go ahead and actually watch that report. Watch how fast the burning stacks apply to E2's ships. You'll see red ticks instantly. Look at that, 2 ships with burning. And then I see some ships getting drowning stacks coming from Titus Slade on the drowning ship. He also applies drowning on basic attack. So you can see here a tremendous amount of damage coming out. Really close between myself and her up until the point where I sunk 2 of those minions, because she is running the Anti-Meta 5.0, and it is an amazing build. So this is simply a lot of damage, overwhelming the strength of the Anti-Meta 5.0. And let's take a look at one more report now of some world PvP that we did. Let's go take a look, see if I can find, I'll just pull up some here. That's not a good, this is, I was being killed while auto trading. People were attacking me here. I was also asleep auto trading. Let's see how we did. So the Stormbringer was second in damage. The Orochi was first because, again, Griffin is a monster combined with Onimusha. But here we see tremendous damage coming from the Crow, and Tanaka really coming in second, doing a great job. Let's see some of the reports where I actually was fighting and killing other people. This is a slightly longer report against some 40 and a 41 and a 43. Let's take a look. Look at that! Oh my goodness. And this, I actually was running with Cordelia on this ship as healing. Look at the damage coming from these guys. Oh my gosh. Crow is keeping up with Tanaka. You guys know what a monster Tanaka is, and a 8-star Crow is keeping up with a 12-star Tanaka right now. Okay, isn't that just crazy? So, I have changed the build. I'm not running Cordelia on the ship right now, but I'm still doing a lot of testing. Nothing is finalized. I'm just trying to break the Anti-Meta 5.0 win streak where it's been dominating me. E2 beat me last like 15 tries. I tried to sink her with different builds. She's been sinking me. So I'm happy that I finally got enough damage output to turn the tables here. But just incredible performance, guys. So the Crow, if you're curious about getting him, if you're wondering about getting him, I originally was just thinking about getting him to 4-star, and that's it. I was not planning on getting him to 8-star, but when I was about to get him to 6-star, I ended up landing a couple 50. I landed a 50 knife. So then I had him. Then I was like, okay, now he's 7-star. I only wanted to get him to 6-star, so I might as well get him to 8. That's why he's 8. That's how it happened. I slipped and fell, and here he is. So I would highly suggest that you get him. The 6-star skill is really nice. It will help you spread more burning stacks, but it's on a cooldown, and it's only applying, a small amount of burning stacks. So you don't need to have the 6-star ability if you don't want. I don't even think you need to have the 4-star ability, although it is nice to have stacking attack and armor. At 4 stars, it's only 0.4%. So 0.4 times 7, you're only looking at a few percentage points here. 3% attack and armor plus or minus. Really not that great. You could honestly get the Crow to 3 stars. You would get his ultimate that spreads a lot of burning. You get his other skill that triggers bonus burning when you apply burning. And then you get his third skill that applies burning at the start of the fight. So that's probably all you need to do. I would say either get him to 3 stars and leave him there, or get him to 6 to 8 stars so you can get a few levels into his 6-star ability to spread a little bit of additional burning, but it's not mandatory for the build. Okay? That's the summary, folks. The Crow. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and subscribe. I love you guys. Long time. Randy, out.